Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 93 of Direwolf20's Modern Skyblock series. Today, I want to do something a little bit different with this fusion reactor while we're waiting for it to heat up. So while I'm waiting for this thing to heat up, I'm going to make a couple things. I need more lithium dust, huh? I can make that happen. About 2 induction cells, which needs more gold? Ugh. Not the time to be low on resources. Dire Wolf. Gold, alchemical ore. So it's 2 glowstone and a wheat. How are you doing heating up, Mr. Reactor? We're actually getting close. We're at around 6 right now. So part of me wanted to make sure that we had enough power pumping into here, and I think we do at this point. We were actually producing more power than we could transfer, so I had to upgrade to ultimate universal cables. And then I basically just routed them directly into the fusion core. That sound like a cool plan? I hope so, because that's what I'm doing. And it occurred to me, like, this thing is taking a lot of power to kickstart, so it better generate a lot of power. So I thought an induction matrix from Mechanism might be the good way to go. So induction matrix is like a multi-block structure that can hold lots of power and transfer lots of power. So we're going to need like 2 ports, I think. So let's get a couple of those going. And I'm going to just pop this over here and like play with it a little bit. I haven't made these a lot in the past, but they look cool. So the advanced, so like you can, it's a multi-block, so you can put multiple things in them, right? So basic induction cells can hold 400 million RF. And then advanced can hold 3.2 billion, 25 billion, and then 204 billion RF, I think. And the cool thing is it's a multi-block, so you can put multiples of these cells in there. So if I put like one of these, it's going to be 3.2 billion, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to totally want like an advanced induction cell. That looks like it's craftable at this point. So that should hold a healthy amount of power by itself. And we're going to try playing with these multi-blocks while this thing is doing its thing that it's doing. And then we also need a provider, which will allow 204.8 thousand RF per tick in and out. But I think we can have multiples of those as well. And that also scales. So there's like this one that does 1.6 million, and this one's 13 million. But the ultimate cables can only do 128,000 RF a tick. So I'm not entirely sure how we're supposed to transfer that much power if not ultimate universal cables. Maybe with these things, the quantum entanglements. I don't know if they have like a limit to how much power they can transfer. I have no idea. But we will totally figure it out. Maybe we should get a couple of those quantum entanglements, just because we need like unlimited power transfer. So there's also the thermal cryo dudes, right? From thermal. Cryo stabilized flux ducts, which is basically infinite RF a tick. So if we needed to do that, we totally could teach the whole system how to make that thing. But we're doing Mechanism, so I'm trying to stick with doing Mechanism. Right? So you, sir, I thought would be cool. Let's cancel you. No job active. Cool. Advanced induction provider and advanced induction cell. You have everything available, so make the thing. For some reason, you're being silly. You have everything available, you said. Did I like derp up a recipe somewhere? I could have. That would not be a surprise to me. Advanced induction provider, advanced induction cell. No, you look right. Advanced induction cells. I mean, to be fair, you should probably be the empty tablets. I don't know how you got populated with the wrong ones, but maybe that's why our problem is what will happen. Yeah, so basically it occurred to me, like, if I'm about to generate a whole ton of power, hey, there we go. Maybe, just maybe, we should be able to store a whole ton of power. That might be smart. So y'all doing your thing. Crafty time. Yay for auto crafting, though, am I right? And this would be faster if we weren't, like, literally choking on power, which, by the way, it's nighttime, so I should sleep. It's very important that we keep it sunlight because I'm using a lot of solar panels right now to get this thing up and running. But I really just want to see fusion reactions happen. It's pretty much just what I want, so hopefully that will happen sooner than later. Yay! So in theory, that should be all I need for like the most basic. So it's a cuboid, right? Induction provider, cell. I might need a few more of these, which shouldn't be too bad. And then we should have the ports. Steel's taking its sweet time. Again, because we're choking on power right now. Our power is like completely burnt out. I'm surprised my AE system is staying online, to be honest with you guys. Hey, look at that. Cool. So you have a capacity of 3.2 billion RF. Neat. That's nifty. That ain't so bad. So if I wanted another cell and another provider, that would be doable, right? You can craft all that stuff. And then technically we could probably just expand this a little bit and maybe like 10 more of you while you're at it. We'll let all that cook. But how are you doing? So your energy's still flowing in. Oh, we're losing power again? Killing me. I even set up another gas burning generator over here. So we have 2 of them now. Each producing around 8,000 RF a tick. Still not enough. Now we're losing energy. I mean, to be fair, we are auto-crafting a bunch of things right now, which is, it's using a bit of power, right? But it shouldn't be that bad. And it's probably mostly the steel and everything that's killing us. Yeah, like all this crafting is gonna hurt our power. Just a smidge. And I also have this thing on, which is, how much does this hold? 16 million? It's, you know, a bit. That's interesting. All right, cool. All right. So just for fun, let's just see if my understanding of how this multi-block works is accurate. I should now be able to expand you a little bit by doing something like this. And now you're capable of storing 6.4 billion RF. Sweet. And you can probably transfer it 400 and something thousand RF a tick, which is neat. Do I have my quantum entangleovers? I totally do. So like, let's make you side config power is going to be output on the left, right? And you are going to be a new channel called fusion. Cool. And presumably you're going to output power like right here. And you will basically input all around, and you might as well just be for energy output all around. I'll just make sure that I did energy here because I always forget. Input all around. So once you're producing energy, hopefully it'll just quantum entangle over boop to boop, and it'll be like infinite amount of RF transferable. I don't know if the quantum entangleopers have a limit. But you, sir, are growing in heat again, but we totally need like more power. Like, what would be a good trick to get more power? Like, maybe I could just set up a quick Yellorium reactor. Because I need to anyway, right? Like, extreme reactors, we could set up like a basic one. Like, how do we get Yellorium in this pack? Do we have Yellorium? We have some. That I'm assuming I can just do. That's a thing? Yeah, and it's a good thing too. Nice. All right. So you can go back to outputting over there. Okay. So maybe we'll do extreme reactors real quick because we need the things. So for extreme reactors, I want a very basic one. But I need you to know, you know how to make graphite, right, already? But you don't know how to make a reactor casing. So you're going to learn that really quickly. And I'm going to make like the least efficient reactor in the world. I'm going to literally do like the simplest and most basic thing. And hopefully it'll produce a decent amount of power for a high Yellorium cost. And I'm going to be okay with that. So you need Yellorium ingots, which we're about to put in here. Right? So we need a reactor controller. We need a reactor redstone flux power tap. No, that's a turbine redstone flux power tap. We want a reactor redstone flux power tap. We're going to want reactor fuel rods. And we're going to want a control rod. And that's about it, right? That's all we really need. We need an access port, right? Not coolant. We need the item access port. Where are you, bro? Coolant, turbine, coolant, turbine. There it is. Okay, because we need to get what we need to get anyway. So let's look at you, quest book, and figure out. So first you want 42 reactor casing and a reactor controller. You're missing wood. You would be missing wood. So let's just get our everything else first, right? So reactor controller, start. And then you want 1 rod and 1 fuel rod and 2 ports. I don't know, I'm going to make this up as we go. And 2 ports. And then, what else do you want? The redstone flux power tap. No crafting CPUs are available. Well, that kind of makes sense. What I think I'm going to do is disconnect you. If I do that, it should significantly... Well, this is going to start cooling down, which is a bummer, right? We're losing power over here. But it means this guy can go back to focusing on our base, which we will then use extreme reactors to help generate a lot of power, right? So that means these guys should begin crafting again. And we should have everything that we need here. That should be like a pretty quick craft now, because you're just, see how fast things are running again? Okay, and then we want, let's just do 64 of you. And if we need more, we need more, and everybody's fine with that. Cool? So then you should be cool from everything's point of view. Reactor fuel rod, that's right, we want our fuel rods. And hopefully that other one is complete, even though it doesn't say it really. Legacy access ports, yes. Did I make those? I did, and that's cool. All right, good. So you're just smelting up a ton of graphite for me, which should be quick. Because mechanism. Go, go, go. Nice. Ding, ding. Hooray! So again, this is not, by any stretch of any imagination, going to be efficient. And I am literally making up this design off the top of my head as we go. But what if we just had... And we could always put a little bit of fuel in there, right? And you can turn into glass, can't you? If we have glass. Which we're about to have glass. So let's just get like a dozen of you. All right, so you're gonna have access ports, and you're gonna have a controller, and you're going to have a redstone flux power tap. Hey, look at that. Sweet. Now we should have some yellorium that we can throw in there. And you should be an output motor. Cool. And now can I just activate you and you'll produce RF? Not a lovely amount. Right? But what we can do is get a couple buckets and some ender pearls. And magma crucible those bad boys. And then at least have, I mean, it's not the greatest reactor ever, right? Clearly. But I wanted a quick and dirty one. And it absolutely fits that bill. And I can always expand it if I decide that I want more. Right? So in theory, we break you. And then you might... Yeah, I mean, you're producing a decent amount of RF a tick. Not that much, though. Only 1,000? I mean, I guess to be fair, because that's, like, not even close to, like, being useful to me, honestly. It's really not. It's not even that close. Interesting. I thought you got like a decent bit more than that. I was just gonna do a quick and dirty, but now part of me is like, maybe I should do a little bit more of a reactor. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's still, you know, a nice 1,000 RF a tick. I ain't terrible. It's seen better. You guys are like not inserted at all, right? Yeah. So how are you doing, guys? Still a net loss of power here, which is a big time bummer. Man, you really do need a lot of power, don't you? Even with all these quantum solar panels. Yeah, frankly, 1,000 RF a tick right now is a drop in the bucket. I guess the main purpose of this is we're just producing fuel, right? I mean, I could always throw more fuel rods in there. Expand the reactor a little bit. But, we'll see. Well, let's come back in a few minutes. I guess what I'll do... you should be filling back up with power, so that's nice. So I should be able to reconnect you. Which should have you losing power again. Yep, slowly but surely losing power. And maybe that'll just help. It'll just be that much more power getting dumped into this thing. Maybe another quantum or 4. Can I afford four more of these? It looks like I can. So let's do it. All right, guys, if I'm not mistaken, we are close to an active fusion reactor. It took a lot of effort to get us to this point, but we're getting there. I wanted to sleep through the night to make sure all my solar panels are doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is, you know, sending power through the conduits and whatnot. How are you all doing? Like, you're nice and empty, but that's okay. Coming right along here. We're at 7.4 kilokelvin. So, back in another minute or two. Oh, and as you can see, I'm prepared for what I assume is going to be deuterium production, because we should be getting deuterium out of our hydrogen combinations. So in theory, and then we use deuterium as another fuel source for, like, mix it with hydrogen and we'll get helium-3, and, like, I don't know how that's going to work out. Like, do we need multiple fusion reactors? I really hope not, because that would be painful. But we'll figure it out, I suppose. Cool. So, yeah. We are at... Coming up. Let's go do the thing. Don't be crashing on me now. 7.6. Almost 7.7. Super close, because I think 8 is the number we want to get to. I don't know if it's 8 point something, but we're close. Hold on. Something's happening. Hold on. What's this? No, wait, no, nothing's happening. I was looking at this energy stored, and I saw it moving, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Is something happening? No. I happened to mouse over. I'm like, nope, it's just the energy that we're piping in, still fluctuating. So 7.8, getting close. All right, guys. 7.9. 9. Come on, do the thing. It's doing it. It's doing the thing. Whoa, things are happening. Temperature's climbing rapidly, and we are using hydrogen gas out of this tank. Look, it's dropping. It's using the fluid. It's using it. Things are happening, and we're getting deuterium in theory? I think we are, right? Yeah, deuterium is being produced, liquid deuterium. How cool is that? And how much power are we getting? Nothing. Energy stored. Well, now we're producing power. Cool. And I'm assuming that as the temperature climbs, the power RF per tick is going to climb, and the efficiency is going to climb? Still don't know what this button does. But wow, we are using serious amounts of hydrogen gas, like way more than I was hoping we would be using here. And you are not, how do we like get power out of this thing? That's a really important question that I have. Power. Oh, you're getting power now. Hey, cool. You're filling up with power. Does that mean you're getting power now? Well, you've got power. So what do I do to make you work? Side config energy auto eject on. Hey, there we go. Nice. All right. Sweet. So we're storing RF now. I guess my main concern thereby is how to produce the sufficiently needed amount of hydrogen gas to get you going. Because your temperature's climbing, which is always nice. So what's going to happen, my friends, when we run out of power, or when we run out of hydrogen? Because this is a comically small amount of hydrogen that we have, by, you know, relatively speaking, right? We need, like, way more hydrogen. I mean, I can do this. And I know that deuterium is an option for, like, inserting into the thing. Now, are you using this one? The bottom tank seems to be dropping first. So that's kind of cool. So maybe what we can do is take our deuterium that we produced and feed that in. Like, I'd almost say, like, let's take you off. Put a deuterium tank there, right? And, okay, you're both dropping at kind of a rapid rate. And I don't think deuterium plus deuterium is a recipe, is it? Is it? Yeah, deuterium plus deuterium is technically a recipe, so that's cool. So you're an empty tank. You're the rest of my hydrogen gas, which I think I'm gonna just let you drain out completely. And then we'll throw our deuterium down. That should be cool. Neat. So you have some energy stored, by the way, because you're producing... Alright, you're up to 80,000 RF a tick. In fairness, that's pretty awesome. So that's a lot of RF a tick. Right? Our input's at like 90,000 RF a tick right now, and we're up to like 100 million RF stored. So to be fair, we have produced quite a lot of power. And like, the power production is climbing. The internal energy buffer is also climbing, which makes me a little nervous. A little nervous about that. Because that makes me think like you're not accepting power fast enough. Anchor is the only supported upgrade for you. Hey, look, we have deuterium going on now. Sweet. Oh, now that's interesting. With oh no, okay, there goes the hydrogen. All right, cool. Neat. That's pretty cool. Hey, efficiency's going up, so that's cool. So I'm guessing that... Uh-oh. Shift click to clear tank. Alright, now more deuterium will go in there. Whoa, did we lose a huge amount of RF per tick? I missed what happened there. Did the whole efficiency line just like reset completely, or was that me? I need to review that footage, hang on. Alright, so two things. One, I'm not sure if it's because we're using deuterium now that our energy output is lower. I'm going to try and put hydrogen in there again. We're going to see if I can pipe hydrogen gas in, though. He doesn't look like he accepts gas, so that's a problem. I might have to convert this hydrogen into liquid hydrogen, like this has. Where are you? Where's my speed upgrades? Can you take some speed upgrades like nobody's business right now, Chief? Because that would be really nice. I would like some more hydrogen gas. We totally need hydrogen gas. But, also you're producing new types of gas now, so that's a thing. So, hydrogen, tritium, helium-3, and neutron fluid, which sounds cool. So I have some extra tanks that I made between episodes in preparation for this. So, like, you should fill up, and now we have a new type of gas, and then you should fill up, and now we have a new type of gas. And then you should fill up, and now we have a new type of gas. Tritium. Sweet. And then hopefully we'll get to a point where we have neutron fluid coming out of there. Maybe that's what that is. Nope. That might be neutron fluid. Oh, that's cool looking. Look at that. Look at that fanciness. That must be neutron fluid. That is cool. That is super cool. But we are getting low on deuterium, which is bad. Because we don't have another type of material to go off of. Like, that's helium-3. This is hydrogen gas. Can I do that? Oh, no, I didn't want that to happen. Oh, no. We're going to have to fix that a little bit. Did that work? Hydrogen, tritium, neutron, helium. Alright, I think that worked. And one of you guys should be hydrogen. Empty hydrogen gas. And that's what you are? Yes. So I'm going to do this and see what happens now when we run out of these these things because our temperature is still really high. So I'm hoping what this means is you've got a bucket's worth. Didn't I put... Which one of you had hydrogen in you? Oh, I know. Hold on. I added the hydrogen here. So the temperature is dropping right now as a result of having no gas in there. But hopefully, oh, you're killing me. That stinks. Just out of curiosity, how much power did we generate? 153 million. That's not terrible. Do we have any more hydrogen? We have some more deuterium, so that's a thing. They should combine. Hey, nice. That's cool. So our temperature's rising again, and we're producing 100,000 RF a tick? Well then, that ain't too shabby. So deuterium and hydrogen is a nice combination. So I'm guessing basically what it comes down to is different materials equals different, you know, types of power, right? So like we should also be able to combine our tritium that we've gotten here with hydrogen gas. Now can I combine tritium with deuterium? Because that would be cool. Deuterium and hydrogen 3. Deuterium and tritium. Yes, and I have no idea what like the different amounts are going to do because we have more deuterium right now than anything else. And it looks like you're producing tritium as well. I'm going to need like filtered tanks if I'm going to do this. Helium-3, neutron fluid, tritium, hydrogen gas. Cool. Like I'll steal that. And are you empty right now? Yeah, you are, but not for long because hydrogen is going to dump into there. Sweet. And he has like a not terrible internal buffer. More deuterium, more oxygen, which I don't think plays a role in this thing. But that's pretty cool. Now what I'd like to do while that's going, are you producing like a comical amount of hydrogen? Not too comical. So if I wanted hydrogen, hydrogen to liquid hydrogen. I want liquid hydrogen, right? So hydrogen to liquid hydrogen. Condensating, rotary condensator. So I need 2 green circuits. I think we have one of these over here, and I don't remember if it's currently really being used for much. If I break you, can I like... You're an empty gas tank, right? There we go. There we go. Now if I said that I want you, and I want to tank my... So let's just give you power for a sec. And we wanted to rotary condensate hydrogen. Learning how these mods interact. Don't mind me. Condensating. That's liquid ethylene, right? Oh no, that's not right. Empty and empty, that's what I want to see. Alright, so now we're going to toggle it. We're going to put our hydrogen in there. Come on, hydrogen. Oh, there we go. Nice. Hydrogen. empty tank, liquid hydrogen. Stay up there, buddy. Can I put speed upgrades in there? You've got 2. Speed from mechanism. Can we get 2 more of those? Because a little bit faster would never hurt anybody. Stay up there, because I want you to keep... Yeah, that's not really helping anybody, is it? So can I... So first off, what kind of power or heat loss did we have here? You're dropping heat pretty quickly, right? But if I clear you out and you out, you're empty now. Oops, wrong place. You were supposed to go there. Does that work? It looks like it's accepting it, so that's cool. Right, now I don't know how much... Yeah, we have more than... We have a decent amount there. That's neat. All right, so we learned how to play with hydrogen, or fusion today. Now, another question that I'm going to have shortly. Whoa, wow, how much RF energy? Wow, we're producing 1,000,000 RF a tick. Holy cow, we are going to have to figure out how to, first off, how to stop you. Because that's a lot of power. Is there a way to, like, stop you from running, Chief? Because we're kind of wasting energy at this point, to be fair. But that's cool to know. Input rate is 409.6 thousand RF a tick. That's why. That's our limit. We're producing more than that. That is awesome. That is really awesome. That's crazy, dudes. Crazy. Helium-3 and helium-3. So you're empty, right? That's pretty neat. I'm liking this thing. Now, if I connect power back into you, just out of curiosity. So if I put my ultimate advanced, are you going to, like, maintain the heat level that we have? I should probably put that over here where it makes sense. But do you, like, in some way manage to maintain your heat? So I don't know if there's a way to maintain the heat. But we played with their fusion, and that's cool, right? And we produced in total about 1 billion RF. Also cool. And we wasted some, because we didn't have a sufficient... power exception for that. But that's cool. So with my 1 billion RF, if I wanted to play more with fusion, I could totally use that 1 billion RF that we now have stored to help transfer energy into the fusion reactor, right? Like we could have this guy outputting energy to here, have another quantum entangleover, and we could use that to kickstart the reaction again. Like we're losing our heat right now, which is clearly bad. But we could totally do something with this. I feel like that's doable. I don't know. We'll consider it. I'll see. But you know what we got to do now? Well, first off, what we got to do is probably pretend like we're actually playing a mod pack. And secondly, figure out if I can get Ludicrate, because I want to at least look into passively cooled reactors. So you want an extreme wrench and 2 reacting coolant ports. So I just need some lime wool. I should be able to get that lime dye. And then am I out of iron again? Well, I'll be. Oops. And I know that we're probably well past yield wrapping up point here, but I'd like to at least see what's involved with this. Hooray! So, ludicrite is the most powerful material in extreme reactors. You're telling me. I know that. But I'd like to know how to make it. I don't know. I'll look into this between episodes, but I feel like we're totally at the wrapping up point, if not well past it. So, Devil20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and you know the deal. Take it easy.